ready for war. Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink it. Moment of truth, credit check. You not approved, BB King. I'm in love with the.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Carolina Panthers taking on Kyler Murray and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 10th NFL season now. A two-time Pro Bowler, Kirk Cousins.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Working out of the gun. Cousins. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Cousins. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping up your defensive front. Your defensive tackles, your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys who go after the quarterback the most, because you know that he's not going to run and beat you consistently throughout the game. You can rush more aggressively off the edge and even up the middle, because even if he evades you, he's not going to go very far. You have a lot more confidence going after him in the pocket.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing is Cousins. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And I think the ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Cousins. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Bilal Nichols never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And Crosby puts it through, and the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, as he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold for his plant foot, and it did.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Maurice Hurst, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. To throw, it's Murray. He'll get this to Eckler. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Well, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A check on the numbers a week ago for Waller. 7 catches, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Cohen. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Cohen. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tariq Cohen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was polished off by a Tariq Cohen touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is Jakeem Grant. Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now Murray off play action. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Murray going to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Second and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. Is to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact, but he couldn't hang on. 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Darren Waller. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Murray now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Murray now. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again, Murray. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Panthers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Dallas. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Lockett. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Murray's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A gain of 32 that time. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. They've got the lead. They haven't really had to utilize him all that much so far, but I guess if you're winning on the scoreboard, not too much to complain about.
Not at all, but you know those guys out wide, they want as many catches as they can possibly get. They may need him later on if things get a little tighter.
Yeah, so far 2 catches. We'll see what happens here as the game progresses. On first down, they'll kick off the drive with Dallas. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Second and 6, just inside the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Cousins on first down. The screen pass here to Cohen. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. To throw, Cousins. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Cousins now from the 50. Trying to lay one up deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Touchdown! Jamar Chase with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The return man is Grant. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. The 30. 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Gano the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Tariq Cohen and the rest of the offense heading back out there. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. Now a second down and 6. From the gun, here's Cousins. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Again, it's Cousins. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes Grant on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Murray. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Meanwhile, Murray's throw taken in here by Fuller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Murray now on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Herb Smith Jr., his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On third down, Cousins. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
First down, Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Murray. And here he's got Grant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. And it's caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Gordon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Melvin Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Gano the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10, and able to get this out to the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Cousins. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
On the draw, this is Cohen. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Cousins now. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Traquan Smith with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs ready to take over once again. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Murray now on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Murray to air it out again. Flushed out right. Now he'll let this one go deep right sideline. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. That one goes for 36 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to...
Matt Rule, not a big fan of that last call, and he's going to go ahead and challenge it. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review the play, the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A handoff. It's Eckler. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Eckler again.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Austin Eckler
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. touchdown here to kick it away.
No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nurse. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Irv Smith Jr., his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football, because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Gano for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Carolina offense making their way out. We take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. To the air again, it's Cousins. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Cousins to throw it. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. First down, here's Cousins. He'll find his tight end, that's Waller. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Cousins again. Got an open man, it's QT. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. The kick by Crosby is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
There's Trimble, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Flush to his right. He hits his target, Lockett. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He'll get this to Eckler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Murray to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Njoku. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. What a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw it, Murray. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to throw, Murray. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe. Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it? Yep. Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw is Murray. Flushed out right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 15 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. following the touchdown, here to kick it away. Kiki QT now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the... And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To try again after the sack, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock as he picks up maybe 8, and that's all. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bucs have just about wrapped up the victory. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day? And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there. Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense. They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them. And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work. That's called being in the zone. So for the Bucs, it's a big win here.